So guys, you're probably wondering why we're not down the beach. The weather has been appalling, so I thought we'll come in the spare bedroom and knock up a couple of rigs. The rig I want to show you today is the pulley rig. I'm going to go through step by step on how to make it and what parts to go through. Right, I'm going to just turn around and show you what the components you need, and we'll go through it step by step. Right, I want to go through some of the rig components you need for making a pulley rig. As you can see, I have a wide selection for making rigs. The first thing you need for a pulley rig is an imp. Obviously you don't have to use the imp, you can use the cheaper option of using a bait clip or a Genomite splashdown. Obviously your hook goes in between the crease there and you pull it through and it clips it down. As soon as the water hits this, it pushes it and forces the hook out. Also you'll need your pulley bead and a rolling swivel. The rig body, I'm using £80 Shore Shock. You're probably thinking £80 is, you know, OTT, but I like to use £80 because you never know, with 50 or 60, same with 80, but 80 is safer, I feel. If you get a kink in your line and you cast up and it goes up to the right or left, you could hit an angler in the head or a passerby, person walking past. So I'd rather be safe than sorry. For my hook snoods, I'm using Amnesia. This is £30. I prefer to use 40 for when I'm smooth hound fishing or ray fishing or anything really with, you know, rough skin or rocky grounds. Also you use some beads for a pulley rig. I'll go through that shortly. Right, let's get the rig body measured up. Get your thumb and your finger, pinch it like so. You pull it out like that and then go towards your nose. Do a little bit extra like so. You know, there's no exact measurements with making rigs. Obviously I'm using nail clippers. I prefer using nail clippers than scissors. Cleaner cut, it looks a lot better. Right, let's get this line out of the way. Right, we'll start with the imp. Hopefully you can see this, I'll get a bit closer. You put your line in like so. You come round like that. You go once, twice, 3, 4, back through. Give it a little pull. Give it a bit of spit. Pull the knot tight. That knot's not going anywhere. Right. You got your beads, your line. Oh, drop that on the floor. Put a bead down there. Get your pulley bead. So it looks like that so far. So you've got your imp. Obviously the imps don't come with the swivel. I put the swivel on there just to allow a little bit of movement. Your bead, your pulley bead. I'm going to get another bead, like so. Now we get our swivel and attach it to this part of the line at the end. Then you fold it round like so. Bit of spit. And that's the rig body done. So you got your swivel, you got your bead, your pulley bead, another bead. The beads are there just to stop going over the knot. Your imp and another swivel. You don't have to have the swivel, they don't come with swivels, the imps. I've just put them on there as personal preference. We'll start putting the hooks on. as you can see, this rig is very, very easy to make. It's one of my favourite rigs for the summer. Same again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go back in through the loop. As you can see, there's a loop there. Go back in. Like so. Start pulling it. Bit. Right. Pull your pulley bead up to the top. Pull your 2 lines together. Come down like so. Make sure your hook snood is shorter than your rig body. You'll see why in a minute. We'll clean the tag ends up, like so. You're probably worried that line's frayed, but it's not. It'll be alright to get yourself out. Once the lead's on there. And again, go back up to the top. With amnesia, every time you get it off a rig winder like this, put your thumb like there on a swivel, give it a couple of pulls like so, and run your finger down it just to heat up, just to stretch the kinks out. Right, let's get the hooks. Right, we're going to attach the hooks to the hook snood, which is this part here. This is where the swivel is. You're probably wondering how is this going to go together, but you'll see towards the end. Right, the hooks I'm using are Shikuma Manta. I prefer the extra. I'm not too sure, are they the extra? No, these are just the standard Shikuma Manta ones. Excuse me. I'm using the 2.0 for the first hook, and then the 3.0 for the main hook. This is a pulley panel. Right. I'm going to use tubing to cover up the first hook. Put the tubing on the snood, like so. You don't have to do this, this is just personal preference. Right, we get the first hook, just thread the first hook in like so. That's all you got to do. Now, you get your second hook and put it on. So 1, 2, 3, put it back through the loop, give it a pull, bit spit, and there you go. Right, let me find the snippers. You can see this tag end here, the tag end. You can cut it about so. That is a stop. If you're using worm baits, it stops the worms coming back down, and then you need your point showing really, because you ain't gonna hook your fish. So yeah, but for me, I cut it right off because don't need it. Right. Now you're probably wondering, the second hook, if you wrap 1, 2, 3, 4, it's a pulley panel. You fish, see, this is your top hook, then your bottom hook, very sharp. You can fish it like that, but what I've done, so I've got a bit of tubing. I'm just going to thread it over the hook like so. It just gives it, it makes it more neater. So it looks like that. You always want to fish your hooks back to back. I'll bring this one down a bit closer so you can see. It's always better to have them back to back, because obviously fish come this side or that side, you're not missing a fish. These hooks are very, very sharp. Right, now that's done. Now you'll get to see how the rig comes together. Alright, let's get the hooks. Let's get the imp. There's your imp. There's the imp. There's your hooks. Right, I'm a bit cack-handed, so as you can see, it goes on like so. There's your top. I'm just going to come in with the bottom. Your main line comes on here, on your pulley bead, and as you can see, I want to just go through that. There's your swivel, there's your hook snood, there's your hooks, there's your imp. That swivel don't come with the imp, I'll just put that on personal preference. I know I keep going on about it. Shikuma hooks, and yeah, I've caught plenty of fish on this rig, and it's one of my favourite rigs. I hope you guys enjoy watching, and keep an eye out for our next video. There'll be more rig videos coming soon, and yeah, I'll do the last thing. We'll put them on the rig winding. You know, these rig windings are so handy. They're so much better than the rig wallets. You know, everyone, well, when I used to use rig wallets, they used to be a pain in the backside, but these are the dog's danglies. I really like these. They come in a box. Let me just get it out. Let me just get, as you can see, they come in like that, nice and neat. Obviously I only carry 10 rigs with me every time I go fishing. You can get big boxes or anything. But yeah, thank you for watching, and see you on the next one, guys.